Today we're going to be talking about the challenges that African women face in their marriages, and this is basically Africans who are in diaspora. Let's say Africans who are in Canada, United States, and the UK. And let me be more specific: Nigerian women who are married to Nigerian men. There are a couple of Nigerian men who are, kind of alpha male kind of men, the ones that they want things to be done their way, they want a submissive wife, they want this, that, they want to be the man in the house, they want to be the head and all of that, they want to be in charge and all of that. And that's completely cool. And Nigerian women have been married to such men, and they haven't had issues with it. And even though they know the way to go around it, and Nigerian women are still getting married to Nigerian men because basically some women love those kind of men, right? However, there are some other women who at first they may like that kind of man, they may like that men who kind of dominate. At the same time, they also want, a leeway, or they also want room to be able to, have a say, and they say, okay, I want this to be done too. Let's come to an agreement and decide how things are done. Most of them actually agree to that, and a certain percentage of men who, because that has been their way, because back home they were born and they were groomed to be the man that they are, men who feel that the woman would be under you for a while and stuff like that. It's hard for them to actually change or adjust. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible that they do that. But however, some of them are so used to, that kind of way of life that they find it hard to actually adjust or adapt. If you're a traditional man and you find it hard to adjust and adapt to the way things are done in the Western world when it comes to family, marriage, please think twice before you come to this part of the world, because when you come to this part of the world, you won't have a choice. You have to adapt. You have to, adjust to the way things are done here for your own good and for the good of your family as well. A typical Nigerian man will do everything and anything to make sure the family is comfortable. A typical Nigerian man will make sure there's food in the house. A typical Nigerian man will make sure that his family, is well cared for. They have food, they have clothing, they have everything they need. Everything. And that's why they call them the Odogus. Okay, Odogu is a term mainly used by the people from the eastern part of the country, Nigeria. They use Odogu to call a man that's capable, a man that's, strong, a man that's, kind of an alpha male, but not really an alpha male. But then the man, do things for the wife and the family. That's the term they use for them. However, these same Odogus, they provide for their family, they do everything, but then they find it so difficult to help out with house chores. Not all the Odogus, there are some that have evolved, that have been exposed to the way things are done here, that they now know how to balance their stuff. But some of them are yet to understand that. They find it hard to support their wives in taking care of the children and doing some house chores. But then, would you blame them? I won't blame them, because that's not their way. They weren't taught to do so. We live in a world now where everything has changed. Women too go out to make money. Women too go out to hustle. And we live in a world where you and your partner, or you and your wife, you have to come together, with your different streams of income to make a familyhood. An income from one person is not enough to take care of the whole family. So now that is why we have more like a collabo. You and your wife, you collabo. But the thing is, they still find it hard. Some of them, not all, some of them still find it hard to wash dishes. Some of them still find it hard to change diaper. Some of them still find it hard to cook. See that cooking? That's another major one. Some of them find it hard to cook. And the reason some of them gave for not cooking is because they feel it's a woman's job. 1, they don't know how. 2, they don't have an interest in it. 3, they don't have the time. 4, I could go on and on. These are the reasons that they gave. But then this is one of the challenges that the women face, that the women have to cope with, they have to deal with. I work too. I'm going to work. I come home. I cook. I do this. I do that. Haba. At least assist me in doing one or two. These men are really nice men. They are very compassionate. They are very nice. Because they've been nurtured not to do these things, it's hard for them to do it. And now that's the challenges that these women, that's the challenge that these women have to cope with. You know, that's what they face. So I'm going to leave this video here. If you have ever experienced something like this, your husband is awesome, faithful, very nice, provides, but then matters of, you know, the house, things that has to do with cooking and chores and all of that, you find it hard to do it. Put in the comment section and let's know what you have to say. Let's see. Or if you have any advice that you can give to those people that they can help them to be able to have a wonderful relationship with their wives, you know, something to make the family continue to blossom, please in the comment section. But this is just to tell you one of the challenges that these women face. And if you are a traditional man, you're an African man, you're a Nigerian man listening to this, and this is something that you do, on behalf of the women, please try to understand and try to learn it, to make matters easy, to make things easy for your wife and your children. They love you and they will do anything to support you. But then this one thing, one small tiny thing, please try to do for them. Try to step in, try to support them in house chores. You know that's not your main job, but at least it's gonna help the family. Okay, and remember, it's gonna make your wife happier. And remember the saying that goes, a happy wife makes a happy home. I'm gonna leave you with this, and I hope that you would learn one or two from this and go home and start to do one of these things. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscription button now. We don't bite here. We love one another. If you haven't seen the video I did where I talked about why black girls like white guys, it should be on either this side or this side of the screen. It depends on where YouTube puts it. Do well to check it out and let me know what you think about it. For now, enjoy yourself and have a good one. I remain your favorite, Onyero. Bye for now. Bye. Ciao, ciao.